we normal, we gonna talk about shit just works. Nothing is scripted, but it's organic and it's fun. Oh, Irene K unscripted. Like that. You like that? I like that.
How you get that man? I chuckled him straight out his jaw.
Yeah, he the fuck out of me.
Macaroni and cheese and a chuckle, bitch. Clean out his jaw.
Yo, macaroni and cheese and a chuckle is crazy.
Come and spit it in my mouth.
Hey, man. Ooh. Sorry.
Come back, Clarice. Come back. Yeah, ooh. Hey, yo, what's up? We see y'all in the building already. Hey.
What's happening, everybody?
What's poppin'? Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday in this bitch.
I can't believe it's Thursday already.
Yeah.
Half the year almost over. God dang it.
Girl. Girl.
Okay,
we like a month away from my birthday.
Gemini. Let's go. Oh.
Next Thursday kicks off all the things. So
all
be
the
prepared.
things.
Be prepared.
Keep a watch.
Okay, like Scar said, be prepared.
Okay. Be prepared. She's so glad it's Thursday. We're so glad it's Thursday too.
Yeah. Although my weekend is about to be full.
Mine is too, but in a good way. It's close to 90 degrees in the city of Chicago. My good friends are coming for the weekend, so I'm trying to have amnesia from intoxication. I think it's well deserved at this point.
LA. I got my first performance in over a year. I'm low key. A part of me is like, why the fuck did I sign up for this shit?
You got this. That's like breathing.
Fair. I don't know. It's a lot of feelings going on right now, but it's fine.
It's okay.
We're here. We're going to have a good scene. We're going to have a good little conversation. Y'all know what to do. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share this motherfucker out. Tell a friend to bring their ass on up in here. And please be active in these motherfucking comments. Come talk to us.
For real, for real.
So we're going to go and get into, y'all know how we do. We got a cute little 1-2 video.
Ooh, child.
To
yes,
show y'all.
Yes, we do, Lord.
Wait, what? Anyway. All right, let's go and get into this bad boy. Child, hold up.
That's it.
Now I was trying to...
But what if it's been 10 years and he still struggles with planning dates and creating romantic moments?
Yes. You don't do it often.
Will it let me start
enough, or it's not?
It should.
We're gonna see if that works. Because I wanted to start over.
He wanted to, he would. But what if it's been 10 years and he still struggles with planning dates and creating romantic moments?
You don't do it often enough, or it's not as extravagant as you would like?
He doesn't do it often enough.
So if there was like a romantic moment score, how many romantic moments have you planned?
Over half.
It's like 60-40, you're saying.
Let's talk about bills. Is the bills 50-50? He pays it all?
Yes.
That's romantic.
Romantic.
You don't know how much your rent is, your lights are, your car is, but you had to pick out the restaurant, so you feel like you're not doing enough.
Can you show the ring? It's bust down. Look at it.
We out here fighting for our lives.
He bought you this?
Yeah.
That's crazy. How romantic is that? Is that romantic?
Is that a promise ring?
Did he actually get down on a knee and like do it this way?
At home. At home.
He did it at the
home. Where you want him to do it at?
On the beach.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm not in the business of telling women to settle, because if you need those things, then you need those things. True. But we have to acknowledge people's romance languages might be different. For him, the idea of romance is providing you with a soft life that you don't know how much your bills are. You don't know the next time the oil need to be changed. You don't know what course. For him, it's romantic to take care of you. For you, your idea of romance could be based around what we've seen in movies or what we've scrolled on.
Definitely.
And I'm not in the business of telling women to not go after what they want, but if you know that's not his idea of romance, then what does it lose you to have to plan those moments with him if he's doing everything else to provide a soft life for you? That frees up some of the energy for you to be the romantic one in the relationship. Because while he's out working to take care of 100% of the house, that gives you more free time to come up with fun date night things to do. I wish I could be home right now going, what restaurant is me and my man about to eat at? While he at work doing all of the goddamn heavy lifting.
More.
Right.
More. It's more. I want more. People used to leave relationships because they weren't happy. Now they leave relationships because they want to be happier. The more you see, the more you want. The more you see, the more you want. The more food you see, the more food you want. 90% of the commercials that you see is to sell you something, is to convince you that what you have is not good enough. And as a man, what does that look like? When every time you come home, the price go up.
That's insane. Baby, listen. My whole thing is this. Like you said, this man is already at home. He's taking care of 100% of your household, covering your household, covering you. I don't know if they got kids or not. The way it would be my pleasure to plan out our date nights, our time spent, like, because that to me is like his getaway. Right. And at the end of the day, if he's doing all this and then also planning the dates or whatever, what do he exactly need you for? Like, what besides, the regular, duties of everything else and taking care of the house? It's like at the end of the day, it's like we feel like that, not we, but some people feel like that there is no need to also care about the man also. And you have this delusional thought in your head, well, he proposed in a house. It should have been at the beach. Again, are we getting these ideas, like she said, from movies, social media, or what? Like, where would you have liked for him to propose at?
She said the beach.
Yeah, the beach. It's like, where are we getting this from?
Okay, so I don't agree. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. Hold on. Let me read this real quick. I think the problem is people look at social media and think life should be a fairy tale and live up to others. Yeah, true. I definitely agree with that. So, do I believe that she has some level of unrealistic expectations of her fiance?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Do I think? I feel like it's the opposite of a man who expects his wife to work but also still take care of 100% of the household. I feel like it's the opposite version of that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I understand how wonderful it feels when the love of your life decides that they want to take time and plan a day for you. It does feel amazing. Maybe though, it should be a conversation of, baby, regular times, every other week, whatever their date night schedule is, she will take hold of that. But when it comes to like her birthday,
right,
Mother's Day, their anniversary, stuff like that, the deal is those are he needs to handle those. Maybe having that type of discussion or maybe that type of situation would be more, also, just to play devil's advocate, a tinch bit.
A tinch bit.
There's also something to be said about him as the man on whether or not you know what your woman really like.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, Kiss, you know what? I ain't gonna hold you, babes. I'm the same way. Just put the goddamn ring on my finger.
Hello?
Please ask my father first.
Yeah.
I think for me, when it comes to a proposal, the only stipulation I genuinely feel like I probably have is you please ask my father. That's probably the only thing that I have is please ask my father. When we do it, because I've asked myself that several times, like, would I want a huge proposal? I think it would be dope as an experience, but for a person to take the time out and just tell me how they feel and that they want to spend their life with me is already special enough. You know what I'm saying?
Huge facts.
So I don't necessarily think it's one of those things that it's not a hill I'm willing to die on if he decided to, do something in the house and propose versus at a restaurant or on the beach or in front of everybody or at a baseball game, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a hill that I'm willing to die on. Did she tell him she wanted to be proposed on the beach? How would he know? Also, facts. That's what I mean by that's part of the. Does he really know what she likes? Like, has this ever been a conversation? Prior to getting engaged, the things that she likes or whatever, or is it just he should know? Or, does she feel like he should just automatically know? Because that's also a thing. Like, you can't get mad. Huh?
I'm sorry, I was reading the comment.
What the comment? Which one?
They were talking about 15 years she put up with it though. Yeah, and they said 15 years she lucky that she even getting married.
Right. It was like 10 or 15 years they already been together.
Yeah.
Well, and you know what? She never really clarified of how long.
Yeah.
What point, like, is she already married or was that just that? You know what I mean?
Mm.
That part she never clarified. So we don't know how much of that has been marriage and how much of that was just dating.
Right.
If that was a genuine problem, she would have not made it fair. Well, yeah, some people hold shit in for a very long time. And then next thing you know, they get to their boiling point, and that's when they kind of like everything kind of comes out and they explode. Yeah, here's the thing. Outside of somebody who is extremely introverted, I feel like anybody would appreciate some level of grandiose when it comes to a proposal. I think it'll be appreciated. That is the question, though. Is it a deal breaker for you or not? Have you expressed those things to your partner or not? Now, me personally, if that man came up in here and was like, baby, you ain't got to work. I'm going to take care of all of this. Say less, Big Daddy.
Now, I feel like when she say at home, what exactly did he do at home, though? Because if you think about it, like, I remember even Nelly and Ashanti, she said he proposed at home right after they had got done having whatever, and she had on a t-shirt or whatever. They was in the bedroom. Now, versus is you at home, like, did he create a nice dinner? Was there a nice dinner prepared? Was there an ambiance? I think that would be beautiful. Because if it's just me and you in a very tender moment where we you can feel the love, it's crying, it's tears, and we at home, candle lit, and it's beautiful, I'm good with that. Like, I don't need some grand gesture of this huge theatrics and whatever and lights, cameras, action. I don't have to have all that. I just need you to be genuine and be sincere and it create a core memory in my head for me, a moment. Like, I felt that from my core that you really wanted me to be your wife.
Right. Agreed.
Hey,
Stasia. They said, I want to get married alone in a sweatsuit at the courthouse and go to all you can eat buffet.
I swear. I do want a nice reception, but I don't give a damn about that wedding.
I do think I think my father would have a huge problem if he was not able to give me away and walk me down.
Very true.
That's some shit I don't even feel like.
All the decisions I would make would be based upon probably my parents. You're right. But as for me, I wouldn't give a damn.
At this point, the only other thing that I'm dead set on about a wedding, baby, my bridal party is gonna be slugged out.
True.
Everybody grilled, popping.
That's the only thing. It's like I want that to be the best party ever that I've ever had in life.
That's probably what I'm more interested in. Because didn't you text me that or ask me that? Which one would I be more concerned about? The wedding?
I definitely made a post about it. I can't remember if
that's what it was. Yeah.
I want a very intimate wedding. Yes. And listen, and when I say, like, I always tell people I want a small wedding because I don't want to just have a whole bunch of people in my wedding that don't actually wish me well in my marriage and in my relationships. Because sometimes you be paying for spectators that don't even like you or your husband.
Hello.
Not about to be me. I want somebody that's gonna be sitting there wishing us well, praying with us, praying us through this what we about to be doing, and actually genuinely wish us well in our marriage. But you be having hundreds of people that just be sitting there talking about, "Oh, girl, look at that dress. Why she picked that?" No.
That part. I'm not gonna hold you. I low key might be just a little bit upset if y'all went and eloped. I ain't gonna hold. I would be so happy for you.
Elope.
It's somebody who I am very much that friend that wants to be there to cheer for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, be very happy. I ain't trying to figure out how to be in the delivery room with you, okay? Like,
right.
I'm that type of friend. Would I be? I mean, I get over it. Like, it is what it is. It's your choice. It's y'all wedding. It's y'all marriage.
But they may have a celebration later. Like, I'm not opposed to eloping. I think it's a beautiful thing.
I do too. I don't fit, girl. The drama that probably went. I could hear my mama now. We didn't get to go dress shopping, girl.
But that don't mean you can't do all that later.
Fair, true. But the initial reaction. I knew my parents.
They're just like, I remember that one TikTok that they had their wedding and they was like, well, we want to let y'all know this is actually our 1 year anniversary.
Yeah. And you want to know what? With my best friend, when she had her wedding last year, when they at the reception, she was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, y'all, we actually got married back in February." Excuse me, guys, bitch. But nonetheless, it's
right. She said, "I want them just sign them papers." Listen,
okay. Hurry up.
But then that kind of goes back what you saying with the topic. It's like y'all should have had them conversations before.
Yeah.
Because I feel like some guys in their heart of hearts, they want to do it right. Like, if they really care about you and love you, like, they do ask those questions, like what you think about when of that moment, or where you think that you want to be, or what would you think you would want to get married, blah blah blah. Like, I feel like they actually hint at some of those questions, or even sometimes if you pay attention to what your girl posts or reposts sometime. And you be like, "Oh, that is so amazing." I feel like sometimes it's just paying attention a little bit. Like you said earlier.
It's definitely, you definitely got to pay attention to your partner. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah. And you want to know what? So these are some of the conversations that I feel like people be avoiding during the dating. You definitely got to talk about finances, how y'all want to handle y'all finances, whatever the case may be. And we are not the people to sit up here and be like, "Oh, he has to pay all the bills," or it has to be however the money works for y'all, so y'all can live the lifestyle that you want to live, baby. Do that. Fuck what society got to say.
And not make one person exhausted.
Right.
Mentally exhausted, physically exhausted, and financially exhausted, just to hold a standard up that social media and society want you to do. I don't feel like that's cool. I don't want to see my husband exhausted
at all.
I don't.
Baby, I would rather go 50-50 on bills before I sit up here and let him pay all the bills and be exhausted to the point where he can't do shit else with me.
Right.
I like my penis to be strong, healthy, and working.
And well
not
rested.
Stressed out and tired.
Well rested.
Okay, not stressed out and tired.
Listen, I don't want him to be stressed out now.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I can help relieve that stress.
Amen.
If I'm a type of person, I like to make my own money anyway. So that part don't stress me out. As long as it doesn't become a point where I feel like you're trying to turn me into your sugar mama, I'm cool.
Amen, Day. Amen. They really do.
You want to know what's funny? My ex did not a proposal, but he bought me a gold necklace, and I was like, "You ain't never seen me wear gold today."
Never.
I wear silver.
But that's because, like I said, do people really be paying attention?
And platinum. No.
Mm-mm.
But but also,
big bird.
I do feel like in a way she is ungrateful and probably has unrealistic expectations, or you have expectations that you have not communicated and tried to find a common ground with your man on.
Amen.
Because baby, when I tell you, you mean to tell me I don't have to worry about none of these bills? All I gotta, and every night, maybe I just need to pick the restaurant every now and then, or pick a little event for us to do. Girl, shit.
That's why I said the way that man is covering that household, you don't even understand how much I would adore to be the one planning that, just for him.
Mm-hmm.
You living a soft, carefree life right now that a lot of people would dream of, and you worried about him being more romantic. So you want him, after he done work 10 hours a day, to run you a bathroom of rose petals and everything else, and dick you down and everything else, is why you just sit there and be a princess.
Girl, see, I'm the type of person, baby, I be wanting to give out massages and facials. Yes. I be wanting to do whole beard care routine. Like I be wanting to pamper my man. Okay?
Yes, Lord.
One, because I don't want you walking around here looking crusty dusty like don't nobody love you. Let's start there.
True.
Okay.
I don't want you walking around here looking like that. And I just like touching you. I love your little assistant.
Baby, any and every way I can touch on you, absolutely, I'm gonna do it. You goddamn right.
Right. I'll be the best date planner ever.
Okay, all of that.
And don't get me wrong, I might use his credit card to do it. Which he probably okay with. But at the end of the day, it's like, to have him come home and he could just chill, relax, and breathe and come home to a place of peace and safe haven and know he can get poured into and not just come home and have to do another job on top of that. I mean, it's like, where's the appreciation?
That part. The appreciation is, and I think that's the part that people tend to forget when it comes to all of this conversation. Mm-hmm. There has to be a mutual level of appreciation.
It does.
And like old girl said, that sometimes people's romance language is very different. You know what I'm saying?
True.
The whole love language stuff or whatever the case may be. It seems like hers is more the gifts and, all of that kind of stuff. His is probably acts of service. He probably feel like she romantic as fuck if he come home to a home cooked meal and a house clean. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stop fussing at Big Baby because she kind of ain't wrong. But I mean, not in that moment was I talking about that facial, but at the same time, hello. But yeah, but that also goes back to the communication, because also in the communication, how are you communicating what you want? True. Because if every time you try to tell him what you would prefer for him to do, you fussing and you got an attitude and you are talking at him and not, child, I wouldn't listen to your ass either. Shit. You gonna talk to me like I'm a fucking adult and we know how to communicate. Because there's a huge difference in, baby, I really loved when you planned that one date that we went on and we did da-da-da-da-da-da. That was really dope. Like, we should do that again. Versus, you don't never take me out on no motherfucking dates. Like, why the fuck I always got to plan? That is just two different energies, bitch.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And that kind of go what she just said. Some people definitely do be over the top.
Fair, also. Not Big Baby, but Big Nasty. I'm fucking weak. But it's one of those things. It's like, but have you? Because sometimes I wish these clips were longer, because now my question then becomes, well, what have you communicated to him about this? How have you told him these things? That be the shit sometimes. It be these ungrateful ass mother. But also, I don't know your man. I don't want your man. That's not what I'm saying. But it
kind of also goes to a video that I seen today that people was talking about this woman in the comments, because her fiance was getting married soon, and she was happy. She was going to, buy his wedding band. And you had them ones with that mentality in the comments talking about, what? Why are you going to buy his wedding band? He's supposed to buy everything. Why is you going to buy his band? And
hell no.
Thank you.
He bought mine. I'm buying his, baby. I'm telling you.
But I said, but this is the mentality of this generation right now. It's like this man supposed to do literally everything.
Girl,
and I'm like, do you know how much I want? I can't wait till it's time to buy that man a wedding band.
You gonna see that motherfucker from
because the way I want him to be a reflection of, they be like, oh man, you got a nice ring, my wife.
Period.
Yes.
You gonna see that motherfucker from Mars fucking with me,
Listen,
bitch.
I be trying to figure out, can a man get an engagement ring? Shit.
The thing I ain't thought about that motherfucker.
He'll have a bed and a band. What you think?
Baby, I already listen. It's either gonna be platinum or tungsten. It's probably gonna be tungsten because it's something sexy about a tungsten ring. And then you get you some diamonds, like that motherfucker gonna be.
I want my man to look at his finger just as much as I look at mine and be like, my wife don't play about me.
Period. Cause I ain't.
This shit ain't one-sided over here at all. Cause I feel like that's messed up. Yeah, I agree, Terry. I do understand why they say, but only thing that I hate about when they do it is they box it all in. They say, man, all these women. I'm like, all these women ain't the same. Just like we always say over here, all men ain't the same.
Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. You asked me to marry you, I'll probably go out and get you a engagement ring for the moment. Mm-hmm. It'll probably be like, because it will be something that can be stackable with. If I did it, it would have to be something that would be stackable with the actual wedding band. Mm-hmm. Now I want that thing to be blanging on his finger every fucking day. The only time he should be putting something else on is if he go to the gym and he can put on one of them rubber band rings. Them rubber rings. Outside of that, you gonna wear this motherfucker. Them bitches gonna see you coming 50 million miles away.
I saw this couple and she said, honey, how big you think a woman's wedding ring should be? And he said, I don't know. She said, it should be as far as you want somebody to know that I'm not available.
Hello. Hell the fuck hello. Okay.
And she had a rock, baby.
And I'm gonna be righteous with you. Baby, we can do moist. I don't give a fuck. Moissanite, Cuban zirconia. I don't give me no blood diamond. That's the other thing. You know what I'm saying? How people be tripping about how much a ring costs. Bitch, I don't give a damn how much. I don't give a fuck if you got this bitch from Walmart. As long as it ain't turning my finger green and gonna fall the fuck apart.
As long as the actual band part is real, I'm cool. Like, and what people don't realize, you know how many celebrities that we be thinking be gotten out, they literally will tell you, well, who was that? Tyrese like, man, my chain and my jewelry came from Amazon. Because of who he is, you automatically
assume that he dropped the money. And it's unnecessary, especially because in reality, it is very rare, especially in this day and age, for jewelry to appreciate in value. And if it does, do you know how long that shit actually takes?
Yeah.
We got better shit we can invest in. You know what I'm saying?
Hello? She said, I saw a woman recently. A woman took part of her wedding dress and incorporated into her wedding band. Into her husband's wedding band. That's
diamond, all that shit is cool. You know what though? If I was to choose something, if I was to do like a colored song, I would want a mixture of amethyst and onyx. Purple and black, babes. Purple and black. It'll be so fucking cute. But also, I still like a nice little shine too. So moissanite gives off just like a real diamond does. You can do lab grown diamonds. It's so many ways. And let me tell you something. And it ain't a motherfucker on this planet that can make me feel bad if my man spent a couple of $100 versus a couple of $1,000.
I would rather for him to spend I want it to be shaped the way that I like.
Right.
You know, but other than that, I baby, listen. Because I remember I seen another video on TikTok. That lady, she said she told her fiance, she's like, don't get no real diamond. She said we can use that money somewhere else.
And we. That's like the girl, they was trying to clown the girl who her fiance proposed to her with a Pandora ring. And she was like, but that's what I asked for.
Right. And it be the main people that be sitting there with no ring. They be talking about, ooh, why would you? Right. I want a house. Well, that could be
Exactly. I want a house. I want vacations.
Right.
Bitch, I got so many other places this money could go.
Exactly. That's why I was laughing when I did that post about where would you want to spend the most money when it came to your wedding. And I specifically said wedding. And so many people on Facebook was like, my ring. Why your ring?
You saw what I said, the food and liquor, baby.
Hello?
The food
That's
and liquor.
what I said. The reception. I'm like, why would you want most of the money of your wedding, which that ain't even a part of wedding. That's your finger to be on your ring. On your finger.
I don't know. Child.
Put that forever home. Yes.
Exactly. A forever home, a hellified experience on the trip. Girl, listen. We could put that shit in the stock market before you put it on my goddamn finger.
Hello?
Shit. Put it in a bond or something. Like, put it in some shit that's gonna make some money. Or at least give us some amazing memories, roof over our head.
Because you talking about me walking around with 3 vacations on my finger? Why?
That's crazy to me. I ain't gonna hold you.
No.
And then sometimes you see, I'll be like, that looks uncomfortable. That ring
it does
looks uncomfortable.
But if it gets to the point, like I be seeing a couple of people, it looked gaudy. Like this one man said, it looked like you got on your daughter's costume jewelry at some point.
At some point,
like a lot of them little rappers' girlfriends, when you be seeing them on TikTok and stuff, I'm like, that don't even look real. Like, it's too big and too gaudy. Mm-hmm. Like, I just want something cute, dainty, 1 stone, couple of stacks, and that's it. That's it. Nothing crazy.
One major stone, maybe some stones in the band.
Yep.
And a cute little situation on top. Yeah, I don't need no whole lot.
You have to be mindful of where you going because your ring's so big. No, I'm cool with that.
Right.
I'm cool with that. But but again, that goes back with communication of like, what do you now what do you do? Because you got some men that want you to have that, even though that might not be your desire. Because you ever see how the men be and they be ready to propose, they be showing the ring, they be acting like they just be buku excited.
Yeah,
like,
I love the
videos.
Dog,
look at the ring,
I saw one today. He was like, she too goddamn nosy. He was like, I'm in the closet. This is the only way I can tell y'all I'm finna propose to her today. She's so goddamn nosy. I had to come in the closet to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No provision is not romantic for young men 18 to 25. That's how guys end up in the friend zone.
I don't even think it's an age thing. I don't think it's an 18 to 25 thing. For some women, they don't find provision romantic, but I think that's all in your mindset. I don't even think it's an age problem, to be honest with you. It's I don't even know if I can say that.
No. Now, because you got people from all age frames that they think that relationships now is just based upon what you do for me.
Mm-hmm.
He loved me because he buy me this, or he buy me this, or he do me this, or he do me that, and that's what you think that it's the judge of relationships right now, of him being a good man, is of what he give you. And that's crazy work, because at the end of the day, it's like, but is he a good man to you? Is he honorable? Do he got integrity? Is he out here, everything that's supposed to be yours, he just spreading it all over the world? That's the stuff that matter to me, like how you actually treat me versus the things that you doing for me.
Right.
That's crazy work.
Because, listen, I need to know the character of the person.
Amen.
What type of character do you have?
But again, think about social media now. A lot of people don't even give a fuck about character. They don't.
Provision is only cool for women over the age of 27, but it's not erotic. It only except out of last stop. What? Can you explain that a little bit more?
Job loss,
I don't agree with the first part,
etc. That's true. They care about things. I agree.
Yeah, no, the majority, and that's the thing. Majority of people are hyper focused on things, and some of it I think does have to do with the age of social media and the way people think things should go. But I also, I think the obsession with things specific, and baby, I'm Black. That's all I know. Okay, so when I say this statement, this is what I know. I feel like for a long time, because Black people were not able and or allowed to have such, things or whatever, that there has been this mild of obsession with things, labels, name brands, expensive shit, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And depending on how you value and look at money and how you value and look at possessions, I think plays a huge part in whether or not those things really matter to you.
I agree. Because at the end of the day, I'll never put an age limit on nothing. Because you got old foods and young foods.
That still don't make no goddamn sense.
Don't worry about it, girl.
That's okay, sure. I'm just saying.
You got old foods and you got young foods. So you get at the end of the day,
it's foods everywhere for real.
At the end
trust and believe.
At the end of the day. So I think it, like we said before, I think it just boils down to communication and knowing your expectation of going into it. Now, if you've been in this relationship double I'm gonna say double digit years, you shouldn't be standing in front of them people asking that question. No way. I feel like at some point y'all just be liking to just rat on y'all significant other, because at that point, why was we even talking about it if y'all done been together this long?
Because people still don't know how to communicate. There's still a level of people who just feel like, oh, he should know. How the fuck is he gonna know if you don't tell him?
Right. I agree.
You know what I'm
saying? Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are very materialistic in mindset.
They are. It's crazy work too.
And you want to know, okay, another part that I think causes a rift in this situation, or it just in that whole materialistic mindset, you still have some men who were raised by old heads who all they had to do was bring home a check.
Yep.
They didn't have to provide any type of emotional, spiritual, nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, romantic at all, baby.
Niggas paid the bills and that was the fuck it. Okay.
That's kind of a good question of how old that man is. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, yeah. But these men are dealing with women like us who we got our own money. We pay our own bills. We buy our own shit. What else you got, my boy? Because I don't need it. I don't need you to pay bills. Now, if you came in and said that you wanted to, I'm not gonna be mad.
So it's like, because you are in a great space financially, it's like, because that's not the thing now that you have to present. It's like, so now you have to be emotionally, in tune with your girl. You have to now think about, you have to do more things inwardly that you probably wouldn't, have to do before, when you was just Mr. Provision, Mr. Whatever.
Right. But we're not talking about a one-night stand situation, though. That's not what the conversation is around. I mean, a one-night stand, you do what the fuck you do. It is what it is. Don't try and dope nobody, though, into a one-night stand. Be honest about it, but,
Paying my bills is a privilege. I don't take money from men ever. Oh, I agree.
Fair.
Girl. I mean, but how does that work after marriage? Because I feel like that's going to be the biggest hurdle for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hurdle. And we talked about that for real. We talked about that before, because it's like, I've been in a situation before where I feel like a person threw that in my face. Even though in the beginning, that's what you said that you wanted. I don't want my wife, my girl, blah, 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 blah. I was still working, but you wanted to take. And then it was like toward the end, it was like, and all you did was, I'm like, hold on, sir. You remember this what you, da-da-da-da? Remember? So then after that, I was like, okay, never again. Never again.
Whoa.
Why are we still going?
I don't know what you smoking on, but there are rules and regulations. There definitely are fucking rules and regulations, and honesty is definitely required. If you a slime ball, just be a slime ball, but whatever. Hi.
Hello. She's like, we've always did 50-50 rent and shared expenses. You listen, yeah.
And here's the thing: if that works for you, let it work. And when I say it like that, what I mean is you shouldn't feel bad if that's what works for your household based on what society says shit should be. First off, it's expensive as fuck to live out here in this bitch. Okay? It's very rare that it's a situation where one person has an income large enough to literally maintain a household of 2 or more people and not be stressed clean the fuck out. It is not that realistic with this economy. It just isn't. You know what I'm saying? So if you are fortunate to be in a situation where one person can pay all the bills and the other person has the freedom to, just be at home taking care of the household or focusing on something else, I don't fucking know. Whatever the case may be, if you're fortunate enough for that to happen, then cool. But there also needs to be a conversation, like you were saying, Kay. That needs to be a conversation. What does that look like for you?
Right.
Okay, cool. If you're not going to work, then what does this division of labor or whatever the case may be, or what is it going to be? How's it going to look for y'all? So
right, Dave. She said, I want a partnership, not a dictatorship. I want to be over him. I don't want to be over him or him over me. It's about respect or not selfishness. True. Yeah, it is.
That sounds like somebody who don't get pussy on a regular basis, but whatever. Agreed, Day. I think it should be a partnership. But also like to double down on what you were saying, 2K, it's the same thing. And definitely have been in a situation where somebody who was supposed to be my partner, threw a lot of shit back up in my face. And it's like it's definitely to the point where it's like, asking, I don't care if it's asking to take the trash out. I'd be real fucking hesitant because it's like the day you try and use that as a Uno reverse or whatever the fuck, you gotta be down. I'm cool.
I mean, but also, why you gotta tell him to take out the garbage anyway? Like, I feel like any grown man that come into your house, whether it's a relative, non-relative, your friend, or your person, if I gotta tell a grown ass man to take out that garbage, we got a bigger situation problem than we gonna ever have.
I mean, I don't have to. That was just the example I was using.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm like, wait a minute.
No,
I'm like,
it was just the first thing that came to mind. Nah, if he sees the trash, he takes it out.
I don't do throwing up in favor. Exactly. Even in heated conversations, that's why I literally shut down, close my mouth, because I know my mouth. And I never want to hit below the belt, because once you release words, you can never get those words back.
Mm-hmm.
And people will never forget the words that came out your mouth. So
at the very least, they won't forget how you made them feel in that moment. They might not remember exactly what the fuck you said. They're gonna remember the tone of it. They're gonna remember how it made them feel and the essence of the situation.
Right. So,
because of that, I am extremely mindful of the words that come out of my mouth. Because, baby, the venom that I know lives within.
In a heated conversation, sometimes it's the truth, but sometimes it's like if depending on how hot you is, some people will just be trying to hit below the belt.
Right. Yeah. So sometimes there becomes a question around that. You know what I'm saying? With, like you said, yeah, sometimes the truth do come out, because sometimes people don't have, if you're in a heated conversation, sometimes you don't have that time to stop and like filter your statements or whatever the case may be. But then also like, listen, okay, because I know I can go to hell and sit on the throne. I be trying to be like, hey, I don't think we should have this conversation right now.
Depending on who it is, Stasia, I'm going with you. But if it's a relationship that I actually value, I am definitely gonna try my best to pause myself. Cause like I said, I know the power of words. I know that once you release things out your mouth, you can't take them back. And you will never be able to. I don't care how many apologies you give, that person will never forget what you said that came out your mouth and you meant that shit. Yeah. So at the end of the day, like I said, if it's just somebody I don't give a damn and this right here could just be thrown at, yeah, let it rip, let it go, let it flow. Say everything you ever been wanting to say. Just know ain't no turning back from that shit.
Baby, because I'm big on
hello? In some situations, I'm cool with that. But other situations, I want to be mindful because I never want to intentionally hurt a person that I actually love.
Right. I try to be real mindful because the way and sometimes child, I'm not the type of person to throw things that you told me in confidence in your face. That part, I don't care how mad I get at a person. Mm-hmm. That just ain't in my character. That part is not in my character. But to tell me to say something like your mama is a raggedy bitch and she birthed a bitch, that I will do. That I will do. I'll do some shit like that.
And some people be like, that's why your raggedy ass daddy left.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It'll be shit. You know what I'm saying? You come from a line of raggedy ass bitches with your bitch ass nigga ass daddy. You know, shit like that. So I realized a long time ago. And this is how you know my mouth gets very bad, because even when I was in high school and going through some shit, my mother even had conversation. Hey, you know they're gonna try and like really poke at you today. I need you to keep that mouth of yours under control.
Take care of that safe.
These hands came with the mouth, so it was all cool either way it went for me. Mm-hmm. Just watch your mouth, mind your business, play safe. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, well, if you outside with just somebody regular schmecker, I'm letting it at.
Yeah. And well, see, and here's the other thing too, Dave. If you push me to that point, I can tell you whatever you did to push me to that broke whatever love I had.
Oh yeah.
If I get to the point where I can talk to you like that, the love that I have for you is already broken. Mm-hmm.
So if you came to me disrespect, if you came to me in disrespect, or you already crossed the boundary that we probably already at a point of no return, my mouth is gonna be at a point of no return. But like I said, if it's something that we just having a conversation and it gets like whatever, and I value, like I don't want to, like I said, I never want to hurt my friends, my love, my whoever. So I just like, you know what, I'm about to step back for a little bit. You know, we can talk about this another time, or let's just cool out, let's chill out, let's revisit or whatever. Because I don't never want to say, because I know how I feel when people have said things to me, and I was like, damn, that's how you really feel? Or you really want to hurt me with these words right now, don't you? Mm-hmm. You really do. And I never forget it. I don't care how many apologies you had, how many things you tried to buy me, how many times. All that ever plays in my head was that moment. Mm-hmm. And that's how I know. I'm like, I can't stay with somebody that says something like that to me because you want to hurt me that deeply. But you love me though. But you say the one thing that you know that hurt me in my life before, and you hit below that belt. I would never do that.
Right.
So yeah. Now you never say things out of emotion.
Yeah, they definitely do. And as a motherfucker who's an overthinker, I promise you, same. I will think and analyze every motherfucking thing at that point.
Yes, Day. Why do you want to hurt me? That's why I want to keep my mouth closed, because I would never want to hurt nobody like that. But the fact that you want to hurt me, yeah.
If I get to the point where I'm willing to hurt you like that, you can guarantee all bets are off, baby. I don't give a fuck no more.
It's over.
I don't give a fuck. Like, I remember my ex, we were in an argument, and he was like, how would you feel if I went and got another bitch? Please go bother somebody else, nigga. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't give a damn.
Please. At this point,
he didn't know what to do with himself. He just walked out. You goddamn right. Leave me the fuck alone, bitch.
And this is another reason why, like, when we both are at the point to where we are disrespecting each other in conversation is high. I don't know what my hands gonna do after my mouth. And that's why I choose to just step away. Because my mouth and my hands are literally the same thing.
Vicious than a motherfucker.
So yeah, I'm like, you know what? I ain't trying to go to jail. Life is good. God is great. I don't want. I'm too cute to go to jail. They ain't got crawfish or coffee. I'm cool.
Baby, it's somewhere I can't get no lamb chops up in them motherfuckers. No oxtails, bitch. No.
Especially oxtails. No, ma'am.
I can't go twinkle my toes on the beach or nothing like that, bitch.
No. That you can't see that lady grow up for 30 years and he ain't gonna wait.
You mean tell me I gotta let somebody?
Girl, listen. That's why I say I'm just people. Let me stay to myself. If you got bad intentions for me, just stay away from me, please. Cause I'm crazy. I ain't wrapped too tight.
Girl, I will tussle with Big Deborah and turn her into Little Debbie. Bitch, leave me the fuck alone.
She trying to get you to be Little Debbie.
Cause let me tell you something. If God forbid, if something ever happened and I had to go behind them bars, I'm telling you right now, the amount of evil that I would be, because bitch, I'm already in here. Why are you fucking with me?
Wait, Keish, I think it's people that wear lashes in jail. I don't know how they get them though.
It's a lot of shit that I be seeing that I be like, girl, how y'all made that work?
First of all, I don't know how they be on TikTok.
Do have a salon, depending on the level of security you in.
True.
Some of them do have like salons because some of them can go through the what is it called? Like the vocational education and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It depends on what level you in. Now, granted, I'm telling y'all right now, if Irene was ever to do something that would land her in jail, I guarantee you I'm gonna fuck around and be in maximum security.
Yeah.
So because if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go all the fucking way. Okay. I'm gonna just we just gonna go head first, gonna go in this motherfucker. Because if I pass the point of no return and I know 9 times out of 10 I'm finna go to jail, baby, I might as well make it worth it. I might as well get all this shit out now.
Right. Why go halfway when you go full throttle?
I ain't never been a half-ass bitch, so ain't no point in starting that.
And knowing jail people, they probably make eyelashes out their hair and some glue or some shit.
Baby, they be some creative people. You know what? I'm asking.
Don't you do it. Don't you ask your cousin that.
I'm gonna be like, cousin, I got a question, girl. I need to know something.
I just want to know how they be on TikTok live. That's all I be want to know.
Baby, that should be blowing me. You want to know what? I ain't seen one in a minute, but I remember at one point, every time, if you was up at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, baby, you would see 3, 4, 5 of them motherfuckers back to back. I was like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Wait a minute. How?
Oh, flip-flops out of Maxi Pass. Yeah, I heard that.
How? See, I
think the sticky part go on the bottom of your foot.
I ain't trying to be that creative, man. That's why I say I don't want to go to jail. I really don't. I don't.
You know, it's a lot of pleasantries in life that my bed is really comfortable. I have spent a pretty penny on my bed.
Yes.
Okay. And I don't think I want to get it up for them little thin ass mats on that hard ass steel.
Oh, with bed bugs.
We're in the same thing every day.
The cookie hair. I know, right? Listen, no.
Not the
just let me be bald at that point. Turn into arts and crafts. Man, listen, no.
I'd be walking around looking like a whole werewolf in that bitch. Leave me the fuck alone, bitch.
I ain't taking no shower. If you want this, you try to get this cool, it's gonna stain. Like hell.
Like, oh, pissy ass to walk around here.
I was smell like piss.
They're gonna be like, that motherfucker is crazy. We gonna leave.
They gonna be like, they gonna beat my ass to get in the shower. Nope.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm very much it because I've already been to the point of asking myself, was I really ready to risk my freedom? Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in another situation where I gotta ask that question again.
Never.
So if anything about you looks like you gonna push me to that point, I'm gonna let you go about your business, big dog.
Keish, don't do that. Don't do that.
Probably like the ones. Stop
it. That's true. But that's why I say, like, don't even let nobody push you to the point where you have to sacrifice everything that you have built in your life.
Right.
That's why I don't understand relationships where people still entangle themselves with people that you always got to fight with. And that's another thing I feel like in this generation. Like, why y'all like these yelling, fighting relationships? Oh, I'm the number one. I'm the number two. If you don't go sit down somewhere,
Baby,
I can't do that.
I'm not doing it at all. That's why I was a singer.
Terry, they gonna send me to a hole so they ain't gotta smell me. Hey, wouldn't I be by myself in solitary confinement?
Talking to just me and God up in the motherfucker.
Hello. Think about the streetwalker men. That's true. You know what? Because them
But this men still trying to crawl up in there. Women might not be as bad.
Yeah, because you got the hype prostitutes that still turning tricks.
Yeah, but no tea, no shade. We know it's some men out here that'll stick their thing in a goddamn hole in the tree if they could. Like,
that's true. That's nasty, man.
You know what I mean? So that ain't saying necessarily a whole lot.
That's why another thing, it be scary out here. It's like, make sure you take your time to know somebody too, because like she just said, some people don't care about who they sleep with, who they whatever. And he done had a whole let a whole junkie suck him off for $20, and then he come jumping in. He come jumping into you.
Got 12 souls around their mouth, and he was like,
"Girl,
bitch, I'm cool."
Listen, I just need open and honest communication. Listen,
Yes, please and thank you.
Please. But anywho, child, girl. Again, like we say, Irene K unscripted. We're so totally off topic.
Y'all know we don't never stay on topic. We start in one place and we go around the world. It's fine.
That's the beautiful thing about our podcast, film. It's
absolutely
and unrehearsed.
Big facts.
Like at all, yeah.
Yeah. Don't even be no conversation. By the time we pick a topic, we wouldn't even talk about what the topic gonna be, baby. We just be up here shooting the shit.
But I like that though, because like I feel like a lot of people, you know, I get staying on topic and things like that, but I don't want it to ever get to the point where we trying to stay on topic that it seems performative and boring. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's where a lot of our audience came in to love us about, because we just gonna say whatever pops our head, and you never know what that's gonna be. You never know what that's gonna be. It's
like a box of chocolates. You never know.
You never know what we're gonna get. So we appreciate y'all for letting us always be us too. That's selfish fact.
We appreciate it.
Especially going on 2 years. Period.
We gonna find a time to do another together show.
Yes, we are. That was probably the best show ever that I don't remember. Because we were that intoxicated in Vegas.
Y'all. Let me tell y'all something about that trip. That was one of them trips where all you got is memories. It's not a whole lot of video evidence, photographic footage, nothing. Okay.
That's how I like mine, because I'll be like, you know what, let me just keep what's in my head, because I don't need no evidence.
It was so much, especially the night we went to the Ferris wheel thing. Oh my God, y'all.
Y'all, I threw up all over my shoes and didn't notice the next day.
It was hilarious. Do you hear me?
It was so fun though.
We had such a good time.
Such a good time.
Such a good time. I ain't been that drunk in a minute.
Me neither. I ain't been that drunk since.
I don't think I've been that drunk since either.
We was about all
Kate.
the stories. Damn, Kate said she did. I don't remember that much. Only thing I remember is because we can go back and watch the live, and we was live for 4 hours, y'all. We got a 4 hour
live
show.
For 4 hours at night. That shit was crazy.
Because we was just literally talking like we be talking all the time. We was talking about all kind of shit that I don't even remember.
Well, baby, but that one statement.
Listen, I thought it was normal for men. Evidently, it was not normal for all men to run red lights.
No, it's not. Especially with who was talking in the comments at that time too. I was like, girl, no, you don't do that. She was like, well, I said, oh, we.
Sorry. I mean, did I lie? Was there a lie told?
She just be throwing me under the bus.
I was drunk. In my defense, I was high.
Girl, you be sober throwing me under the bus. That is not defense.
You don't
Please.
do the same thing to me.
Fair.
Thank you.
The point that, but we weren't talking about me in this moment. Don't try to change
the queen of Uno reverses.
Uno reverse like a motherfucker.
But I have done it. See? Listen, I'm not going to deny that man what he wrote, especially when there are clean towels around. If he don't care, I don't care.
Okay. And it help with cramps sometimes too.
It do.
Mm-hmm. So,
I'm just saying. And
the clip is, listen, if y'all want to find the clip, it's somewhere on, we've posted the clip several times.
Yeah.
Or at least once or twice. But in the video, I think I got on a black top and an orange skirt. And
you will see, because we like behind the skyline. The skyline of Vegas is behind us, I think, in the window.
Was it?
Yep.
I can't remember. I can't remember if we had the window open or not.
It was open.
How did we get here? We never know. We never know how we get where we're at.
I don't know.
Yeah.
How did we get here? We never know, Dave. You should be used to it by now. You're like a VIP.
You know what I'm saying? We don't never know. We just end up here. We call it a day. It is what it is. But we are going to go and let y'all go on back to our business. So, Kay, tell the people all your stuff.
Yes, thank y'all so much for watching and kicking it with us. If you can, make sure you hit that like button, leave a purple and blue comment for us, please. And you can look in the description box. I am at simplyspicyspice.com. We got 25% off all seasoning blends. Simply Spice on all platforms, and Simply K Simone TV on all platforms as well.
Y'all know, if I'm on the platform, you can find me as Irene, the Passion Queen. If you have not gotten your copies of either Vacation, The Purple Dungeon, and or The Sexual Awakening Journal, if you go to my website, thequeendom.com, TheQueenDomme.com, you can get your books for $10. So everything is off, or you can buy the whole bundle for $25. So
$10 holla. $10 holla.
All right, y'all.
You're live tomorrow? No?
Tomorrow night. There will be a fragrance live tomorrow night. I'm gonna do my best to give y'all some more lives right now, because between now and I think like next Wednesday, the more I go live, the more coupons I can get for y'all. So
it was 8 of them that one live. I was like, dang.
That was yesterday. I meant to do another one today, but today just didn't work out that way. So we'll definitely see what they give y'all tomorrow. I do have one planned for Saturday as well. That's probably gonna be more on my makeup and stuff like that, because I gotta do my makeup for the show. So, but we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all dearly. We'll holler at y'all later. Bye.
Bye.